أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. So inshallah we're going to be going through the second meaning of Thumma in this video. So the second meaning we're going to be talking about is Thumma being used to indicate distance. Distance between two pieces of information without order. So this differs in that it doesn't indicate order. Order is not indicated based on the context and grammatical considerations. And here distance indicates distance in meaning. And we'll explain what this means in the upcoming example, inshallah. So here we have two separate sentences, related sentences, that are joined by the conjunction Thumma. And I haven't translated the word Thumma deliberately because there is no equivalent of this in the English language. We'll try to find a word that might convey the meaning or part of the meaning, inshallah. So anyway, let's concentrate on the blue sentence and the green sentence and see how they're related. And then we'll discuss the usage of the conjunction Thumma. So it says here, أعجبني ما صنعت اليوم. So somebody's speaking and saying, I was impressed with what you made today. So possibly a boss telling his worker, what you made today, I was very impressed with. Then we have the conjunction Thumma, joining the next sentence. And the same boss says, ما صنعت أمس أعجب. What you have made yesterday was more impressive. You can see that the sentences are related here. And it's talking about what you made today and what you made yesterday. And that what you made yesterday was more impressive. Okay, I want to highlight this particular word, MC, which means yesterday. That's a very important word in this particular sentence, which will indicate something about the function of Thumma. Order is not indicated in the meaning based on the word yesterday, because this happened yesterday and this happened today. So it's not talking about order, because this happened before this. Now, a question one may ask, and I'm sure there's some people that have this in mind: why use the word Thumma if you're not indicating order? Because we have another conjunction, which is a more commonly used conjunction, that doesn't indicate order and it can be used, which is the wow. So why not use the wow instead? So we can take off the Thumma and put the wow instead. So over here, I've put both sentences up. One with Thumma and one with the wow. Now, with the wow, it's translated as, I was impressed with what you made today, and what you made yesterday was impressive. So here it's indicating that what was made yesterday was more impressive. Thumma gives a very similar meaning. Now I say similar because there's actually one aspect of Thumma which will give it more information. And what is that information? The information is that it indicates a large difference in quality. Now, I've put here quality. It could be quality, it could be quantity, but based on the context of this sentence, it's what impressed the boss. So it could be the quality of the work, of what he made. It could be the quantity. It's not mentioned specifically. So it could indicate a number of things. But what the important thing to note is that it's talking about what impressed the boss. And by putting the word Thumma, this indicates the great difference between how impressed the boss was with the worker today as opposed to yesterday. Yesterday he was much more impressed. And what would indicate that is the particle Thumma. If we put the wow instead, it would indicate that what he made yesterday was more impressive. It doesn't indicate how much more impressed he was yesterday than today. And that's only captured with the particle Thumma. So in front of us we have the ayah from Surah Al-An'am, the 6th surah of the Qur'an, and as you notice there's the word thumma. Now prior to talking about it, I'm going to show you another example of a sentence to show you how thumma is used, and this will pave the way to be able to understand this verse here. So we have the example. It says Ya Fulan. Ya Fulan means oh so and so. So it says Ya Fulan أعطيتك وأكرمتك وأحسنت إليك. I gave you and I was generous to you and I was good to you. And then he says ثم تشتمني, and after all this you abuse me. He's counting the favors they did to him, and then after all this you abused me. Now the meaning of thumma here is used for reproach and condemnation. So it's comparing these two things. I did all this good to you and you abuse me. It indicates the great distance between these two matters. Getting back to the verse. Now what I'm going to show you here is from a tafsir called Al-Bahr al-Muhit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quote the Arabic. This is the quote in the tafsir, and that's the translation of it. So I'll just read the translation for the moment. It says, if the waw was used instead of thumma, then this will not give the meaning of rebuke. So what waw does, it just joins between the two sentences above. So let's read the verse. It says, praise be to Allah who created the heavens and the earth and made darkness and light. And then yet. So the way thumma is translated here is yet. Yet those who reject faith hold others as equal with their guardian Lord. الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِرَبِّهِمْ يَعْدِلُونَ. Now the waw, if waw had been used instead, it would actually join between the two nominal sentences, which are this here, that's number 1, and this over here, number 2. But what thumma does is it gives the meaning of rebuke. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this verse is condemning those who disbelieve and those who set up partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's highlighting the great distance between the praise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who created the heavens and the earth and created darkness and light, and he has no partners in doing this. Yet, and I'm using this translation here, yet those who reject faith, الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِرَبِّهِمْ يَعْدِلُونَ, or they hold others as equal with their Rabb, with their guardian Lord. This is the first verse of Surah Al-An'am. If you actually read the rest of the surah, you realize that this is pretty much sums up what the surah is about. It's about condemning disbelief and polytheism, and it also shows the other side as well, that of pure monotheism, and that's beautifully captured at the end of the surah in the example of Ibrahim alayhi salam. So in the next video I'm going to highlight two sections in the Qur'an that are identical word for word with the difference of the conjunction used. So there's two sentences or two statements made by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the difference between the two is just the conjunction that joins them. One uses thumma and the other uses the waw, and we'll explain linguistically how appropriately both of these conjunctions were used. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.